Hey there, how's it going? Thank you very much for clicking this video. My name is Lucas, and today I put together this short video of 3 things that I found on your website that you can fix really easily so you can start beating large remodel, which is when you look for San Diego kitchen remodel, the guys that pop at the very top of Google. If you see on the organic results, they're the third ones or the fourth ones, but in no time they will be the first ones, and you'll see why right now. You may wonder why I made this video for you guys, and it's because I know a lot of business owners are really busy taking care of their business and their customers, and they don't really have time to learn how to make the internet bring them more business. And when it comes to hire somebody to do that for you, it's really hard to tell who's an expert and who's not. So I made these educational videos so business owners can take the information and do it themselves, but sometimes they contact me and they have me do it for them. So either one is good with me. I just do it for education purposes. And yeah, that said, let's go with the video. I want to talk about the 3 main things that the Google search engine uses to rank a website on Google. Those are content, backlinks, and citations. Content is everything that is on your website, all the text, all the pictures, how the pictures are saved as well as what is behind those pictures. So when you take all the content on your website here, you see that you guys have 1400 words. When you go to Lars Remodel over here and you select all the content that they have in their front page, you can see they have a really good amount of content as well. And you can see that they have about 1500 words. So over there, you guys are really close. What is the difference? That their content is really keyword oriented and your guys' content is not as much. So on there, what you will need to do is get all this content that you have, which is really great, that you already had a really good amount of content, and oriented more towards the keywords that people are looking up the most on Google. Okay, what's a keyword? It's basically the term, the phrase, or the word that somebody looks on Google when they wanna find a service. So you find the ones that regarding your services that people are looking up the most, and you drop them several times throughout your website, throughout those 2,000 words of content that Google likes to see on the top pages that they rank. Okay. The second thing that I want to talk about is backlinks. A backlink is basically other website putting a link that when people clicks on it, it drives them back to your website. Okay, it drives all the traffic to your site. So, and backlinks, they work in a way that it's kind of like a popularity contest. Google likes to see a bunch of relevant pages vouching for you, and if possible, within the same niche. That is what really gives you the power. You can have your link to your website put in a blog or in a website that talks about shoes or about food, and it's a valid backlink, but it's not as close as powerful as another backlink from a website of another kitchen remodeling or bath remodeling company. Okay, when it's within the same niche, they're way more powerful. So how you check the backlinks on a website? We use a tool called Ahrefs, okay, that I can put your website over here, and I can see that you have 35 referring domains. Okay, when you go to large remodel and you drop their website over here, you can see that they have 73 referring domains. So how can you beat them? You beat them by adding more domains than them and more powerful. And how can you do that? The easiest way is you go to the referring domains and you basically copy them. You go through every single one of those websites, you make a profile, and you put a link to your website on there. If they're good to rank them, they're good to rank you. And then you can add some on top of that so you make sure you're beating them completely. Now you may wonder, and if they have all those, why they're not showing up here? They're about to catch up. They're already up here and they'll be up here in no time because Miramar Kitchen and Bath, they have just 38 backlinks and they don't really have that much content, but their content is really keyword oriented. So that's why they were showing up on the first place. These guys will be on the first place in no time, but you guys could beat these guys easily and be on the first place if you guys decide to implement all these things that I'm telling you. The last thing I want to talk about would be citations. Citations is what it gets you right here. Okay, this is completely free, and all you need to do is get more citations than your competition. And what is a citation? It's basically your business information listed in several directories all throughout the web. So by that I mean you can list it in yellow pages, white pages, Facebook, Yelp, Angie. All those are valid directories. And what I would do is you go check how many citations these guys have, the top guys have, let's say they have 150, you do the same thing as with the backlinks. You copy those 150 citations, and then you add another 100 at least on top of them. So when they realize that you outrank them and they start building new citations, you start doing the same thing, and that makes really, really hard for them to catch up with, to ever catch up with you. So those three things are the ones that I found on your website that you can implement really easily and start beating all your competition online and get those first spots right here and right here in Google really fast. And what it comes with that, all the new calls and business that drives. So my recommendation, if you're interested, is that you start with the process either by yourself, or you can feel free to contact me to do it for you as soon as possible, because implement all these things takes a little bit of time, and the sooner you finish, the sooner you're gonna start getting all those extra calls and all that extra business. That said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you can, if you don't mind, if you leave me a little review, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.